Honorable Abdul Rauf, President at the Federation of Africa Youth Development. Now, on Osmintiana fa punitive measures NCA4 at the Ababa to Jero.
When you made our CBM say, Wama me a quenya we radio station we say. Messa the minia by us say, on so in your time, at their joining your program, you saw no so watch and I at their phone. First of all, make us say Ghana, your mind be one of the things that we are lacking is data system.
You lack a data system.
If you are a country, then you don't have a database. Most of the things are happening in the country, you know, it leads to economic hardship, corruption, and a whole lot of stuff. A country like Ghana, Nase eneni ne yina no ye ni database system bia etimi capture obia information and as a record bia no. We shouldn't call that a country. There is no government who comes to power na dwenye ne say bia maba ban na ban mu na maba no. Maybe say we will have a correct data system in the country. So we have mononia. We say USA, UK, Canada, China. The moment ebe wo akola bia no, you capture needing right away from birth. The two omo data system. So the mo akola ni enyini na school or call ye from kindergarten, primary, JHS, SHS, university or any technical education be obeko bia no. All your data is being captured in it. Enunti na se okwa amonane na se obi ebo obi kro no a easy so make me official out. And I also say okoye internet fraud easy so make me official out because data system no ejina ne now so and the structures too are working perfectly well. But Ghana oba ya wo akola na say when be di 18 years yen capture ni di baby obi an realize only information bia baby the only thing that you have is your birth certificate. Now the birth and death registry, if you go to their department you realize that they don't even have intact documents. They don't even have intact documents. So say at your mind na say bia ye ba be voters ID kra na yentimi mfa ye birth cert enye. Ye be bibi to say ECOWAS identity card and omo friend say Ghana card na say yentimi mfa ye birth certificate en franchise ye say ye de ye na birth cert na ye de chance yempo say ye de ye friend say Ghana card no. And as our birth cert ya very soon or a time to come we will not be able to use it any longer because it will not be of any beneficial use to the country. Because bedroom maybe we copy passport or the Ghana card pen beko. There is no way say what they a friend say or birth cert ebesa could be. I'm trying to understand something. Say the Ghana card now we introduce here no. A Ghana ban and I introduce to and I say ECOWAS and I introduce to the West African countries in the CFA. Maybe some tears I mean ti wanna say Ubei Manuana. It's a rhetorical question. It doesn't have an answer. So and then in no Ghana yentimi entnasi and develop be say ye ba benya database system. You see, if we are having a database system in a country, ye betimi a cut down corruption. Because ye betimi a key down who say teacher kwajo we a radio presenter ewa Moto FM. Bosome bia no because by then no bank account like account bia obi a link to database system no. Omunim bibia nti omunim go pay slip omunim sika bia e ba account so baby free. So they are able to monitor. Ene Mr. Mika ene obehu journalist oye adwuma within 6 months. Atoka si fie kakra dem. obi be hold position as member of parliament. Within only 2 months, we see a fee by 10 attackers by the all. So say the database are a capture BBR. We will be able to cut down corruption. That's the first thing. And the second thing is that we will be able to reduce unemployment situation in the country. Because investors, foreign investors, about mining, that's somebody set business in the country. A database number referred to. And to young fan say, I have a constituency bay. Tema West. Young fan said Tema West, yeah. Omope, your friend is Tema West, yeah. Omope, Mabunu, Mario Suku, Munya Jumanya. And I said, Ombe, like collective database. A container will be until Munim say, oh, and Kofo, we young say, we were construction engineering, we a mass communication and journalism. Until Ombe, Nippon, Muni, grade or more. And to me, a company number setting up a friend is maybe setting up a friend is a institution, oh baby. And your friend, I make quite adverts. Oh baby, say me young Crofone. And today, people are using that as an advantage to dupe a lot of people in the country because of employment. Omojin Crofosi Kedi, send me agency, Obama Hona Opejuma Memo Jumaye, no Majin Crofosi Kedi. So, because we are not having any proper database in the system, it is really affecting us in so many ways. So, most of the time, we don't put the blame on anybody when there is a high rise of corruption, when there is a high rise of unemployment situation in the country. Now, let's get back to the topic. NCA say, a friend say, and they say, one for Ghana card. Link it to SIM card. There is no other means that you can have access to, how do you call it, phone calls, then let's say data for browsing and some other stuff. You see, we are living in a country, and then in the Michimiaka said, those who are living in the animal kingdom are better than Ghanaians.
Hey!
Oh yes. If you go to the animal kingdom, there is a leader in the animal kingdom. So what is here? So we call animal kingdom leader.
Say we leaders.
We don't have any leaders in the country. We don't have any leaders in the country.
Hey!
Oh yes, we don't have any leaders in the country.
Oh yes, Ghana any leaders?
We don't have leaders in the country, my brother.
Rauf.
We don't have any leaders. We cannot be going through economic crisis as at now. Then we call ourselves that we are living in a country where we are having leaders. Oh no, papa. Oh teacher, oh no, papa. Etifi. Oh sorano pa. Where near Dianiendi. Oh no, papa no maminati. Where near Dianiendi. Area yamu Diani. And you may yamu Diani. Oh mamma no papa no music the same.
They're useless.
Omo say omo number more Diani because your fan say oh no omuneti. Unyam son say wo beto Diani ama ho. And as one young son saw by show, almost around a panoma me and feed 2 square meals and as 3 square meals. And no papa and mamma. Uba could not want to know that was that no mamma or papa. Obey your mama. Who your mama? Obey your mama. So the thing is that if we are in a country of today where every government come out with his own policy, government A bar or Sienye we say, government B bar or Sienye we say. Me I believe surely that the Ghana card, very soon, the Ghana card will also be cancelled. It will not be of any use. Oh yes, it's an agenda. If it's an agenda of the MPP to accept Ghana ECOWAS identity card in Ghana, it will not be the how do you call it, the objective of maybe CPP, PNC, NDC or any other political party who comes to power. If you are not so Babaka said there be we so mempe. Because ebi enu na ebo aban na ono no de ban na ebe boa no ama ono no etimi atena na nkunya so ache obeba obeka se ompe yes ono obeba no obeka se ompe so the American kusi nyina ne say 2.3 this policy ya dia ba se aje se o link o Ghana card to SIM and say na wetin be use no they should take a real look at it again. Just as the former president said that they should review the free education, they should sit back and review this thing again. Because by the end of the day, it is not going to fetch anything. Policy way, no. By the end of 2024, no, 2024 ebekwa kodru that's the election year. This thing is not going to fetch anything. How many times does the woman come out to say is that deadline here? How many times wakasa said deadline? But you realize that almost how do you call it, almost 60% of Ghanaians have not even linked their Ghana card to their SIM card. The process, you see, even if you want to introduce a system like this, the process should always be very easy, conformable with the people. The telecom should get people to go into the rural areas so that they can get people to link their Ghana card to how do you call it, their SIM card. But the telecom sit in their offices comfortably, waiting for people to come for their rural areas to come there and register. And the NCA is not talking about anything about that. He's not saying anything about that. There are a lot of villages that in my tour throughout the country, there are a lot of villages that you realize that people are really going through a lot. 1 square meal a day, people suffer to get it.
I mean, fuckers can make some kind.
1 square meal. Baby crow how crampo or mocrambo say NC and Ghana baby or moon first casamen saying obi kona from no kotunu banjia no be so to body was it Mr. Me body mambody any monos man manchini no can't boom with their own fufu. So what the NCA is saying is that woman I've never even heard about that. Like we have Minister of Information and we have Minister of Communication. It's contradicting. Does not even make sense. The position does not even hold water. So when you come out to say that within 48 hours we are going to have it like wouldn't me and your call wouldn't me
I was within the week no with 7 days
I understand.
So I register over 48 hours never block him no every week.
You see this thing that they have said they can't do it. It will not happen in the country. I am betting you. Oh yes, I'm betting you. You call me and tell me that I said it. They can't do it to anybody. They will not do it. It cannot happen. Because if they start doing this, the telcos, they are those who are going to lose and not the NCA.
Letter was so not in such as you.
And I made sure I was saying, deadlines for the by letter or releasing letters. The deadlines for the Bible or releasing letters at the deadlines by science here. It's not going to work. It is never going to work, my brother. Enye juma. I known what diaka. Said the bayan for you measure show and your man quiet dia. Mr. Never blocking no man quiet dear baby say you.
So yeah, this no dear now suggested say was more year a fast SIM card re-registration.
You see, look at Nigeria. Nigeria started the same initiative last 2 years and still it is ongoing. They don't have any deadline. If you have a friend in Nigeria, you can call. We have some of our executives that I've been contacting with most of them. So a lot of the African countries, I contact with a lot of them, so I know what I'm talking about. There shouldn't be any deadline for this if you really want it to go on. But make the process very easy. Yeah, the baba wa open ano. To say be a woofie, near the about open ano. Ya bo be register. And no
polio.
Oh yes. Yeah, the above register. And to wow to your say, oh. I did cry and I rich. But okay, say dipano on faka na say on free village or enko MTN office enko salary tin answer na akwa bibi we ya.
Your system no very support because as a biometric way on be taking na say ka say so we na kofia.
Oh yeah. Oh Debbie. And then biometric instead of no okwa the phone ebe ya mo.
Okay.
The phone. Or my designing a certain application. I think the application is not released to us, but it's only for, let's take it like the employees of the, how do you call it, the telcos. Me have access to that. Scan on some of the scan on sending me, you know. So it's very easy. Me walk around with their phones and then biometric machine crackana would on sample to. So they should do away with the deadline and stop talking about say within 48 hours in a week. It's not going to work. They've only said it.
But I say, you're Honorable Abdul Rauf and Wotin and Kano Ostek Properties say Branabe Oma Wasase as I said the water won't cry now when near the ho. It's say Wutovia and 1 some near baby.